So I'm out here at one of my favorite places to come whenever I just need to get away. Man, sometimes my mind just gets so filled with thoughts, just thinking all the time, and it stresses me out. So I just have to get away from people and from tasks and from things. And just like, Jesus so many times got away to be in solitude, we need that too. So I'm out here at the base of the Sierra Nevada mountain range that is pretty close to where we live, actually. And I like to come out here with my dog Tika and just spend some time hiking and talking with him and laying these things that are heavy on my heart at his feet. And if you don't have a place like that, I just encourage you to find one, because it's what keeps me sane. It's what energizes me. It's what fills me up to keep going with the pressures and the tasks of just life. Man, life's hard, so many different things going on, and especially in today's world, man, with all the technology and social media, we're being pulled in a lot of different directions. And so important. If Jesus had to get away to spend some time in solitude, then pretty sure we do too. But I just wanted to testify to God's faithfulness today, because I'm out here and I'm surrounded by these incredible mountains. I'll just give you a quick glimpse. And I can't tell you how long that this has been a desire. That's my dog Tika. A desire of my heart to live near just giant mountains, and to be able to just come hiking or rock climbing way more frequently. And for me, I always tell Hannah, I say, God lives in the mountains, and she says, no, God lives at the beach. That's her favorite place to be. That's where she finds solitude, is the beach. And but we're actually about an hour away from the Mediterranean Ocean as well. This is where God's called us to Granada, Spain, and it's right in the middle of the desires of our heart. I never would have imagined God would call us to a place like this, but it's just a testimony to His faithfulness in knowing way more than we do what we need and what we want, and the dreams that we think that we have for our life, how insignificant they are compared to what He actually has for us. And I spent so much time before surrendering my life to His calling and to what He has for me. I spent so much time just being bogged down with trying to do it on my own. We're trying to come up with my dream life on my own, and I let the culture and the world really help me direct that, and trying to find the perfect job or trying to live the American dream, trying to have all the things that I needed, and if I could just make a little bit more money, man, I'd have it. I'd have exactly what I need to be happy. And man, that life, it just never it would lead to spurts of, I guess, dopamine rushes from buying things or holidays, but it never led to contentment, to fulfillment in my soul. And it's just such a stark contrast between that life and the life that God has called us to, this life of abandonment and surrender to Him. Because when you do that, when you really just say, God, whatever you want, whatever you have for me, I trust you and I know it's good. When you do that, He provides. He is faithful. And it took us a long time to get to that place. But one day we just said, you know what? We're going to take the risk. We're going to lay all this stuff down. We're going to put away our security in money and in our jobs and in this world, and we're going to give it a try to put our security in God. And even if we have to eat oodles and noodles for dinner every night, we'll be better off than 95% of this world. And so that's just a risk we were willing to take. And guys, it was the greatest decision that we ever made. And so he has blessed us with this place, letting us live in this place and letting us spend our time, our full-time jobs is serving him, connecting with people and showing them the love that we've experienced from laying down our lives to our King, to our Father. And I've never experienced anything greater than being right in the middle of his will. And so I just want to encourage you today. It's a new year. It's 2019. You have the choice. You may feel like, man, I'm just stuck in a cycle. I'm stuck in this rut. I'm stuck in debt. There's no way out besides to just grind it out and work at this place that I hate. If you're coming home at the end of every day and you are exhausted and unfulfilled and short-tempered and angry, man, that's some red flags that is not the life that God's calling you to. And you do have a choice. You do have a choice, because just because it doesn't make sense on paper doesn't mean that God's not going to come through with it. Actually, most of the time, that's the prerequisite for what he's calling you to do, is that it doesn't make sense on paper. So sit down, man. I just encourage you. If there's something, this longing deep in your soul for something that doesn't make sense, photography or film or knitting, underwater basket weaving, I don't know, whatever it is, you can bet that that's probably from your Creator. That's probably from your dad. And he's probably trying to nudge you along towards that direction. Pray. Ask him, what is it that you want me to know? He'll respond. But the thing is, when he does, and he gives you that next step, man, you have to take it. You have to take that scary next step in faith, because it's that faith that moves him to act on your behalf. He has this storehouse of blessings that he just wants to lavish on you and your family. That's so much more than the life that you're living now. And he will do it. All he wants is for you to be in a place in your heart that you're ready to receive it. His will for your life. Everybody's always seeking God's will for their life. I'm gonna tell you right now what his will for your life is. It's that you would know his heart and his character more, that you would grow into a deeper, more intimate relationship with him, and that you would love your neighbors more than you love yourself, and that you would show that in compassion. That's God's will for your life. Now you take those steps, you start doing those things, it is gonna lead you on a journey to the most incredible life beyond your wildest expectations or imaginations. He wants that for you guys, and I want that for you too. I love you guys. God bless you.